Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2019 Volkswagen Arteon. This particular one is an SEL. This is manganese gray exterior with canyon brown leather interior. This features keyless entry, push button start, remote start, heated seats, LED headlights, LED running lights, LED tail lights, active blind spot monitoring, a panoramic sunroof, has a bumper protector on the rear trunk, top of the bumper right below the trunk lid there. Also it has chrome exhaust tips, alloy wheels, chrome accent along the bottom of the doors on the side skirts. Let's take a look inside. Here's a look at that canyon brown interior. Pretty cool looking color. Also gives you a two-tone look in the door. Wood grain along the door, across the dash, to the other side. Now this is a fake wood grain, but it looks pretty nice in this car. The vents are all linear, straight line across. Analog clock right here in the center, reminiscent of the Passat. And then Volkswagen's digital instrument cluster right there, digital cockpit. Alright, so that's customizable where you can change that. You can also change the size of the dials, make them bigger, make them smaller, a la Audi. This features automatic headlights and also all weather lights right there. They're not fog lights, but they're all weather lights. Also a coin box for storage down here. Adjustable steering wheel with this little lever here. You can pull out, push in, raise it, lower it wherever you need it, lock it back in. Chrome covered pedal caps as well as a footrest down below. There's a look again at that instrument cluster there, and I can also change it to where I do audio. I can also change it to where I do telephone, and then I can do vehicle status, driving data, excuse me, assist systems. Let's go back to driving data here. I can change what's displayed there. So travel time, distance, average speed. Most people go with a speedometer right there. You also have speed warning, oil temperature, fuel economy, average economy, fuel range, and then travel times, distance, etc. All of that again, it's in a loop. So now I've got 3 speedometers. I've got one in the center right there, one right there, and then one on the dial. My cruise control functionality is the same as all the other Volkswagens. It's going to be right up here. I can turn that on. And now I can set my cruise speed by touching this button here. 1 mile an hour by touching it singular touch, and then touching and holding will bring that up by 5 mile an hour increments. Also, I have my zoom set, and then of course I can bring up my assist systems again there. So I have side assist, rear traffic alert, and front assist on this car. Here's my volume control right there. So I can control the stereo there. Google and Siri functionality is right here using a USB plugged into your phone. There's the USB port right there. So it's up top on this one, not down in this little door here. That's a little tray there where you can set your phone down in there, but the USB up on top here makes it a little easier to plug in and remove, especially if you got big fingers. You do also have below the analog clock here, there's your hazards button there. And this is where your heated steering wheel would be on the premium if you had the SEL premium. It does also have a rear view camera with trajectory steering. You can turn the steering wheel left or right, and that detects the yellow line. It tells you where you're headed with that trajectory. The green line stays static. The red line signifies your bumper. The car does also come with App Connect, which allows you to do Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, or MirrorLink through that USB right there that I talked about. This particular unit here is a front wheel drive unit. It does have dual climate zones. So you have these 3 dials right here. Also heated seats on both sides for passenger and driver. Driving modes. This button right here changes that for you. You have dynamic chassis control. You can change custom. And what custom does is allow you to adjust. You can actually dial this in. So you hit the plus or minus here. You get closer to sport. You get closer to normal or closer to comfort. So you can dial that in. Steering's the same way. You can do normal or sport. Drive systems, do sport, adaptive cruise control. You can set to sport. And this car, yes, does have adaptive cruise control. I didn't mention that earlier. And the front lighting, adaptive front lighting, you can change it between normal and sport. So you have all of these different things that you can change here in normal and eco on climate control. So you have all of those different things there. It's an AM FM radio with satellite, and the CD player is going to be in a glove box along with the SD card reader right there. That's the one for navigation, and this is a free one here. You do have a reset button right here, and your glove box is not very big. So you're not going to get your manuals in there. Absent are your manuals in there. They're actually in the hatch. There's not enough space in there for the manuals to be stored there. Auto start stop shut off is right here. Electronic parking brake is here. 2 cup holders with a cover, keeps debris out there. A armrest here with another USB port inside of there. Again, we take a look at that canyon brown seat. There's a look at the headrest. The headrest is reminiscent of the headrest in a Touareg. Over there is your seat belt adjust. Up above, panoramic sunroof. So it tilts and goes back. Has a pop-up windscreen right there. Sunglass storage is right here for storage. And then you do have a vanity mirror that's lit on both sides. It's an LED light. Pretty nice. Both sides has that. An edgeless mirror. You also had rain sensing wipers with this car. And then this actually closes the sunroof. The sunroof sunshade is actually manual, so it does not power at all. Let's take a look at the back seat. This car, the way its price comes in at $43,260. There's a look at the back seat here. Okay, there's a look up at the panoramic roof. Also at your instrument cluster and your layout up front from the back seat. Center console right there, armrest right here. 2 vents back here for your passengers in the back, and also a cigarette adapter back here. Surprising that there's not a USB back here, but they have one in the armrest for you. So legroom wise, I have quite a bit of legroom still back here. I'm 6'1" and I'm sitting comfortably back here. Here's a look at those seats. The Canyon Brown is actually in the inset. There's a look at your latch hookups for a car seat right there. And also right here. The middle seat does not have a latch hookup, but it does have an armrest and cup holder here and a pass-through. So if you decide to carry skis or something like that, you've got that there. Headrests are adjustable on that one, the middle one, and the outside one here. Lots of room in this cabin. This is as big as the Passat, actually a little bit bigger than the Passat. Legroom and headroom is surprisingly pretty good, even though it's a little more sculpted. Now let's take a look at the back hatch. And that's right, I did say a hatch. It does not have a regular trunk. It has a lift hatch, lift back. So here's a look at your back trunk area or hatch area. It comes with cloth mats here as well. This cargo net here that's already installed here. Cargo containment blocks, monster mats right here. And there's a look at the manual and the DVD for the DVD holder for the SD card. So to get down in here in the trunk, or to look at the spare, oh, it also has a roadside assistance kit right over there. We're going to lift this up here and pull up here. There's a look at your spare setup right there. If you get the SEL Premium R line, it comes with a full tire in there and an actual wheel. The actual wheel. So if you break down and you change it out, you're not going to have that obvious spare tire on your car. There's a bumperdillo on the back trunk, or the trunk lid right here, or right at the base of the trunk lid, I should say. Here's your handle for the lift gate. It is a manual lift gate. Yep, and I didn't shut that all the way. There we go. Only place on the car where it says Arteon is right here on the trunk. And that's your James Bond camera right there. That is your rear view camera, as well as your handle for the lift gate. There's a look at the LED tail lights. And I'm going to walk around here and turn the headlights on so you can see those. As we walk around the car, This car is a piece of art, a work of art. Here's a look at your LED headlights. If you don't have to put a front license plate on this car, it's going to look even sexier. So go around the back here, take a look at the LED tail lights. Super, super sexy car. Again, this is manganese gray with canyon brown interior. This car comes with a 6-year, 72,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on it from Volkswagen. Also, if you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's here in St. Louis, you're going to get a 10-year, 200,000 mile engine and powertrain warranty as well, free of charge. That is nationwide. Now, if you do buy from me, we're also going to give you 3 years, 30,000 miles of free maintenance. That's your 10, 20, and 30,000 mile oil change handled by the dealership. If you're interested in this car, give me a call, 636-290-4257, 636-290-4257, or on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day.